What's good, everybody? It's your boy Anonymous, the author, aka Anonymous Rap Guy, and I am back with another OBBWN interview. Today, we have the awesome, the fantastic, the cool as hell, Miss Janee Plush. How are you doing today, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
We're good. We appreciate you for coming on today. Thank you so much for being cool as fuck about it. Um,
You're welcome.
I figured we could just let the people know.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, most def, most def. I think we would just let the people know about you, do a little basic introduction, and then just get into some random questions that we have for you.
Okay.
Sound cool?
So basically, you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask the questions, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So
Sorry,
first,
sorry.
no, you're fine. So first off, stopping by your Instagram page, I see that
Mhm.
you have another page where you're focusing on fitness completely. So let's start. Let's talk. Let's start with that. What's gotten you? What's got you on the whole fitness kick? The whole fitness goal going on?
Okay. So I kind of been on my weight loss journey, well, on and off since kind of like 2016 or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2016 is when I was really taking it more seriously.
Okay.
I was a lot more mobile then because I didn't have lymphedema back then
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. So I was doing, my thing. So fast forward, I didn't take it as serious as I thought. I probably only did it for like 6 months. I lost about 50 pounds in six
Oh,
months.
that's dope.
And then I quit. I was like, depression got me all whatever.
Mm.
So I ended up falling super deep in depression
Mm.
or whatever. And that 50 pounds ended up turning to probably like 150 more pounds that I gained.
Oh my goodness.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah.
So 2020, 2020, I think it was the end of 2019 is
Okay.
when I met my other friends.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all may know them, Big Fat Fire Jazz and Big Mama Juice.
Yeah.
I had met them, so we had started our weight loss journey together.
Mm-hmm.
So we tried to do the thing in 2020, but again, with weight loss, it's not just a consistent thing. Like
Right.
you have to be consistent, but sometimes you fall short. So
Right. It's a whole
I
lifestyle
fell short.
change. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Exactly. So I fell short in 2020 or
Mm.
whatever, and
What were you trying?
I
If you
ended
don't
up
mind me asking, what were you trying to do? Like, what was the diet? Was it like a amount of calories or a different way to eat, or what were you doing to try to?
So if I don't really count calories. I never really count calories. Sometimes I do, but it
Mm-hmm.
just be too much for me or
Right.
whatever. So I really just watch what I eat. I
Okay.
portion control
Okay.
and I work out. Like
Yeah.
working out, it's mainly eating, eating right or
Mm.
whatever and working out, but you
Mostly.
have to have, it to coincide it together. But sometimes I be more on the workout tip
I feel you.
and not on the eating right tip.
I feel you.
So yeah, so I stopped really working out. I stopped eating right or
Mm.
whatever the case may be in 2020,
Mm-hmm.
and then my health, started to dwindle.
Oh
So
goodness.
in 2021, I got hospitalized because I have a blood clotting issue. So I had
Wow.
a pulmonary embolism, which is blood clots to the lungs.
Mm.
And so I had that. And on top of that, I have a thing called, like I said, lymphedema. Lymphedema
Yeah.
is like when your lymphatic system don't.
Mm.
I I be trying to because I've had it for a minute. And I'm
Mm.
trying to be an advocate for it,
Mm.
but sometimes I get tongue tied. But it's like when your it's basically in my legs. The fluid that's supposed to filter through my body, it
Right.
just
It
is
builds up.
standing to my legs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it builds up in my legs. So I have that on both of my legs or whatever, and it's like really bad on my right leg.
Mm-hmm.
So I got hospitalized for 17 days.
Oh my
But in
goodness.
that 17 days, I got back with Juice and Jazz, and we
Mm-hmm.
was back on our journey or
Dope.
whatever. So that was April of 2021. So from April of 2021
Mm-hmm.
until now, I have lost about 100 and
Go ahead.
almost 50, 100, almost 150 pounds.
That's
So
dope. That's dope. Keep doing. That's awesome. I saw you had posted on your Instagram. You said like current weight, starting weight, current weight, goal weight. I'm like, damn, you doing the damn thing. You doing the
thank
damn
you.
thing. Shit.
But it's still. like I said, it's a struggle
Mm-hmm.
because it's mental. Like if your mental is not all the way in
Mm-hmm.
tune with it, like
Mm-hmm.
so. Yeah, I try. Like,
So
yesterday was a struggle too. Like, woo, child.
I feel every day is a struggle, right?
Yes,
So when
like
you
you
feel it,
said,
when you feeling that, like when you feeling lower, when you feeling like you don't have that motivation to stay on, what gets you back on track, or what do you use to try to get you back on track, or what do you do?
honestly, what really helps is that I have uh I try to get in tune with God first of all.
Mm,
That's the number one. Like you have to in any all things that you do in your life, you have to be in tune with God. So I try
mm,
to get back focused in on God, try to get grounded and try to, speak to God and ask God and let him know like, God, I know I fell short. Please help me to, get back to
mm,
where I need to go.
mm,
And also my workout partner, my baby
mm,
Juice, Big Mama Juice,
mm.
that like she helps me a lot. Like
Mm.
we help each other. Like,
Most
what I'm
of.
saying? We coming up with recipes.
Mm.
We when we don't want to work out, we like get your ass up. Let's get it. Let's
I
go.
got you.
You know what I'm saying? So and plus because I have a daughter. I have my
Mm,
I have a 14-year-old daughter.
mm.
So a lot of the things I feel like because of my weight, not because of my weight, but because of my health issues that I had, I feel like she had to grow up a little bit more because she had to help me out more. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
she had
and
them. Yeah.
it shouldn't have been like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to be more mindful of things like that because I don't want her to have to continue to, take care of me. And I don't want her I want me to be able to be a part of her life for a longer period of time. So I'm
Mm.
trying to get my weight down and my health together so
Mm-hmm.
that can be a thing.
Right.
So
Right. That's dope. So, what you're focusing on the losing weight, are you are you doing this without any surgery? You're just completely going the complete natural way. That's dope. That's
yeah, so
dope.
I have thought about surgery, so it's always been up and down with surgery for
Mm,
me too. Like
mm,
at first, because like I said, I have a blood clot issue.
right.
So and if you get opened up for surgery, you're more accessible to get blood clots again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though weight loss surgery is not as invasive as it was before, but any type of surgery when you have
Right.
a blood clot issue, you know what I'm saying? You are more prone to get those blood clots again, and
Absolutely.
blood clots are like this. You could
Absolutely.
die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with me knowing I done had this issue for many of years, so I've been like skeptical about doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But once I see my friend again, Juice get it done on a show or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like it gave me more uh the guts to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I started losing all this weight by myself,
Right.
I'm just like I could just might as well continue to just push myself a little bit harder to do it just on my own. So
Absolutely. That's dope as hell. So,
thank you.
so listening to your story, it sounds like community plays a very big role. Like you say, your friends help motivate you. They help do.
Mhm.
How is it a close? Is it a? How do I? Is it a? Is it just that small group of friends, or do you have like a whole network of people that try to keep you in line?
I only have because I'm an introvert. Like people may not
I
think
feel
that
you.
I am because I have it's not probably as large as it was before my Instagram page got deleted, but I have
Mm,
a large following or whatever. But I am an introvert, so
mm,
I only really, gel with a small amount of people or whatever.
mm,
So it's really just now it's just me and Juice,
mm,
because the weight loss, like I said, is up and down. Everybody's journey is not the same as mine.
for
So
sure.
people, may start off with us, but
Mm,
fall off. So it's really just
mm-hmm,
me and Juice
mm-hmm,
pushing each other to
for
get it
sure.
done. But I do have the people on social media, you know what I'm saying, that'll
Mm-hmm,
be like, oh, that girl, I see you, girl, keep going, you know what I'm saying.
for sure.
But as far as like really right together, it's just only me and her.
I feel you. Do you follow any pages or anything like that to help to motivate you online?
I do. I follow a lot of keto pages, even though I'm not keto and like
Mm-hmm,
don't do keto.
mm-hmm,
I do a lot of low carb things. So I follow a lot of keto pages.
mm-hmm,
I follow yeah, I follow other ladies that are like 200 pounds gone.
Mm-hmm.
I follow a lot of different other. I don't know the Instagram right off the bat,
No,
but
I
I do
feel you.
follow a lot of ladies who are on the journey.
Mm-hmm.
They self to get that motivation to be like, okay, yeah, girl, get your shit together.
Okay,
Like,
that's dope. So you say
that,
carbs. So if you had to suggest three meals, since you're talking about recipes, if you had to suggest three meals to our viewers that are low carb, that are health conscious, what would you suggest?
low carb.
Mm-hmm.
We could do like I had the other day, tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, okay, so like I said, my baby Juice, she's the goat. So
Mm-hmm.
I usually get. They have now carb balanced tortillas where it's not as many carbs in the tortillas. So
Mm-hmm.
I used to use those, but
Mm-hmm.
now I'm getting into using the romaine boats.
Oh
So
yeah,
if
yeah.
you do tacos
Like
in
the
a
lettuce
romaine
wraps.
boat, mhm,
Okay, okay.
lettuce wrap tacos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We do cauliflower rice. Cauliflower rice is will be your friend,
Yes.
your best friend in low carb
Mm-hmm.
because baby, you can transform that thing into so many different recipes. Like we have did like a chicken bacon ranch recipe with cauliflower rice.
Mm.
We have did like ground beef with cheese and
Mm.
broccoli.
Mm.
It's we have made jambalaya with
Dang.
cauliflower
With cotton.
rice,
Damn.
fried rice,
Mm-hmm.
chicken and shrimp fried rice.
Oh, for
It's so
sure.
many different
Mm-hmm.
things that you can do with cauliflower rice. Like I stay with a large bag in my freezer.
No, I feel you
Like
on that one.
seriously.
I use cauliflower rice myself, and yeah, I do. You can't even tell the
Look,
difference when you fry it up and fried rice.
you cannot if you season it real
He's like, oh, I'm doing
good.
something.
It
I'm
tastes
doing
good.
something.
Yep.
That's dope as hell.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh goodness. So I'm just jumping over here to your page really quickly.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
So it says just a regular girl with BFMB. What does that stand for?
Big flat monster booty.
Okay. I did not see
Cause
that coming.
I think I have a flat butt. I
Uh-huh.
do have a flat butt. So,
Okay.
but
All
it's
right.
big.
All right. So I figure moving on. um I figured that we could talk about just the top three. That's what we usually call it. We usually do top three favorite movies, top three favorite kind of foods, just so our fans can get to know you on a more
Okay.
I don't want to say personal level, but get to know your personality a little bit more. Um, so what are your current top three movies that you can watch
Top,
any time of day? Like, hey, I'm chilling out at home, I'm relaxing, cut on this movie. Hey, I'm going to sleep, cut on this movie. I'm doing something around the house, I can still cut on this movie to watch it in the background.
okay, so my favorite movie is Crooklyn. I love me some
No,
Crooklyn.
girl, you was an old soul, Crooklyn.
Yes, I love
Okay,
Crooklyn. So
okay.
I like Crooklyn. I'm trying to think because I'm not a real big movie. I'm not a real big nothing person. So I'm trying to think like what is something anything like comedy
Mm-hmm.
I would watch.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm trying. Crooklyn is the only like my go to.
Well,
Like
do you like Eddie Murphy?
mm,
Do you like Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock? Like their movies, I mean. When you say
I
comedy.
mean, I like everybody. I'm
Okay.
not like a super fan, like you know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Like, but I like everybody. Anything that's gonna make me laugh. Like anything that's gonna make me laugh. Like I don't like horror movies. Let me start.
Oh, for real.
No,
You
do
jump
not
off the
put them
boat?
in. Don't put them. It's the only movie that I could probably watch that's like horror is
Mm.
13 Ghosts. I like that movie too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is
It's
about
not
that
that
movie.
scary. I know what you mean. It's kind of, yeah.
Yeah, so I really like that movie. I like 13 Ghosts. I like Crickland. And I kind of like Titanic too, but I gotta write Titanic in the like the daytime because
Mm.
if not, I'm gonna have like nightmares
Oh,
throughout the whole.
Titanic?
Yes, Titanic about the people tumbling over. Like
Oh,
it's
and
a
that
lot.
that did it for you. The people tumble.
Yes,
Oh
so
goodness.
that's probably my top three, I guess.
Okay, so you say you're not a movie person. So now I gotta ask, what?
I'm not. Okay, wait. I'm not saying that I'm not a movie person,
Uh,
but you know, like how people just would sit there and know line for
right,
line for
right, right.
line. I'm not like I'm
You're
not
not
like
there.
that.
Okay.
I will watch movies or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, but I got like a short attention span too.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
yeah,
just be like, I'm on to the next thing.
exactly, exactly.
So what do you do in your what do you do for fun or to relax or enjoy yourself?
I'm a social media head, so I'm
Okay.
just I'm scrolling on social media. That's basically what I do. Like people like to listen to a lot of music.
Mm-hmm.
Only time I really listen to music is like if I'm cooking
Mm-hmm.
or if I'm showering, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
bathing. So I
Mm-hmm.
listen to music,
Right, right.
throughout the day, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay, okay.
I just on social media a lot. I like Instagram. I like TikTok. I like Twitter. I like to scroll social media. That's what I like to do.
So do you comment or you just watch videos and on to the next
I just
video?
watch. I
Okay.
just watch. I watch and I like people's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If it calls for a comment,
Mm-hmm.
but it's rare, rare, rare that you will see me comment.
Mm-hmm. So you're not
People's stuff.
instigating no fights. You're not being an instigator.
Ah,
Okay.
hell,
Okay.
no, 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 no.
So looking down in the future, I know we were doing top three things, but now I'm curious. Looking down in the
Mhm.
future, let's say 5, 10 years from now, if you keep going down this path, this health journey, this influencer journey, this modeling journey, where would you like to be in 5, 10 years?
Okay, so I pray about this a lot
Mm,
because I am not a social person. Like I said, I am an introvert.
mm,
But I know for sure that God is guiding me to be somebody that is an advocate for the things that my journey.
mm,
So I would like to be like I've been looking into going back to school for either like a nutritionist
mm.
or a health coach or something along that line. So
Most def.
I would like to be that type of person that is influencing people that you can be beautiful, you could be big and love yourself, but you could also be healthy. Or
Mm-hmm.
and not to say that being big is unhealthy, but
Mm-hmm.
you can be, um,
You can take care of yourself and still be curvy,
exactly,
still be voluptuous.
exactly,
I know what you mean.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically what I really want to do. I want to um really go into that route of
Mm-hmm.
being an advocate, especially for lymphedema. I really want to be an advocate
For
for
sure.
that
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot of women who suffer in silence
Mm-hmm.
with lymphedema, I want them to be, more comfortable with their skin and
Mm-hmm.
comfortable with how they are, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so
For sure. So if a woman is out there suffering from lymphedema, as you say, what would be her best recourse? Would she try to tell a medical professional? Would she try to seek someone to talk to, or what would you?
You definitely have to get into with your medical people,
Mm-hmm.
but the way the medical people is nowadays, they don't really know a whole lot about lymphedema because when I went to my doctor, I'm a Google head or
Mm-hmm.
I'm a researcher because of my mom or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case may be. So I'm looking to say, you know what I'm saying? I at that point I probably was in my later 20s or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Right.
So I know my body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though I'm a big girl, I know my body. So these things started forming on my legs, and I'm like, what the hell?
Mm.
What is this? And
Right.
then it started to, one of them started to leak fluid out of it. So
Oh my goodness.
when I went to my doctor, I'm like, girl, I think this is lymphedema. She was like, no, it's not. She was like, no, it's not.
Dang.
Like, yes, it is.
Right.
So people should talk to their doctor, and they should be um, persistent with them
Mm-hmm.
in regards to their treatment because nowadays doctors don't do how they used to do. They just in it for, I guess, a paycheck. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So
Right.
they're not in it for caring for your health and things like that. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, for sure, get into with your health people,
Mm-hmm.
and don't let them tell you whatever.
Right.
Research,
Right. Absolutely.
research. You
Mm-hmm.
know your body.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What they may try to put you on medication. They may try to put you on whatever case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to be very adamant with them and persistent with them
Mm-hmm.
so that they just won't be,
Mm-hmm.
letting you fall by the wayside because you don't want it to get to a point where it's just out of control. Like
Mm-hmm.
right, mine,
Mm-hmm.
it's not out of control now because
Mm-hmm.
I've been, taking the measures to get it to be,
Under control.
yeah, under
Mm-hmm.
control.
Mm-hmm.
But at a point in time, like I was having anxiety attacks because I couldn't go sit at a restaurant. Like,
Mm.
I couldn't do the basic things that normal people could do anymore because my legs had gotten so swollen and so big and so engorged and so much in pain, and you know what I'm
Oh.
saying? So I don't want nobody to get to that point. If you think that it may be that,
Mm-hmm.
do your research, talk
Right.
to your doctor, and
Mm-hmm.
stay persistent
Mm-hmm.
with them because you don't want it to get, bad.
So
So
yeah, you're
yeah,
saying not only were they swollen, they were also painful. You're like,
absolutely,
oh my goodness.
100%. Like I tried to give the example of a balloon. Like
Mm-hmm.
when you blowing up a balloon and it's just feel like it's about to pop.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, but it's still bulk. It's just stretching your skin. It's just
Oh goodness.
like it's I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy
Oh.
because it was a point in time where I had my daughter to have to stand on top of my legs just to alleviate some of the fluid that was in my legs to try to get it pushed back into, my body or
Oh
whatever the case may
goodness.
be. Like,
Oh
yeah,
my good. So
it was
how did
a
you
nightmare.
did that? You said they drained the fluid.
Um, okay, so they try to tell you
Mm.
to not take fluid pills.
Uh-huh.
That's the number one thing they try to tell you not to take because
Mm.
they say that with lymphedema, it's like if for those who know what lymphedema is and who know somebody who has lymphedema,
Mm.
it's hard. Your legs is like hard.
Mm.
So they try to say that when you take fluid pills, it's only going to take some of the fluid out
Mm.
and leave like this hard sediment stuff into your legs, so it's
Oh.
really not going to do anything or whatever. But that's a fucking lie.
What?
Like I've been taking water pills since
Mm.
it's a little bit over a year now, and
Mm.
my legs is pretty much deflated. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? It's like loose skin now.
Right. Right.
It don't look nothing
Mm.
like how it looked
Mm.
before.
Mm.
So like they try to tell you to wrap. I don't really wrap my legs
Mm.
because it'd be uncomfortable. Like it cuts into the back of my leg, so I just don't wrap my legs.
Oh my
I
goodness.
just take water pills.
Mm.
But the thing is, with water pills, you're peeing all day
Right.
long,
Right.
all
Right.
day long.
Mm.
So that's just the downside
The side
to it.
effect of it.
But, yeah, but the upside is I'm way more mobile than
Mm.
I ever was when I had, lymphedema. So I can do way more things on my own. I don't have to depend on other people to do things for me. So
Right.
yeah, I gotta piss all day, but
But
I get to do,
you can do stuff. I feel you.
I get to do regular things again.
I
Like,
got you. That
so
just
yeah.
rolled out of your mouth, so I can piss all day, but okay.
But it is like today I decided that I wasn't going to take my water pills because I knew I was going to do this
Mm.
and I didn't want to have to be, interrupting, getting
Mm.
up and down, you know what
Mm.
I'm saying? So,
Mm.
but best believe tomorrow I'm going to be pissing.
You right back on it. I feel
So,
you.
yeah.
That's really dope. So, what is your who is your inspiration for starting to get modeling? Like, what you're up to? I took a quick look at it. Damn near 150K followers on Twitter, and you got a couple that, like I said, you got deleted, but you back on a few thousand followers on Instagram. Like,
hmm
what started you down the journey of like being an influencer, being like this social media mogul?
I guess it kind of fell into my lap,
Mm-hmm.
kind of say,
Mm-hmm.
because like back in the day I just was on YouTube. I
Mm-hmm.
just used to I was in a relationship with my daughter's dad, and it was the type of thing where I was doing some revenge type of stuff. So I started twerking on YouTube, posting videos on YouTube or whatever the case may be,
Wow.
and then it just started going like wildfire. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say I kind of always had attention because of the shape of my body or
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case may
Mm-hmm.
be. Like on or off of social media, like you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people in regular life don't see somebody shaped like me. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? With a
That's
big old butt, and
mm,
you know what I'm saying? So
mm,
I've always had kind of attention or whatever the case may be. But
mm,
on YouTube,
mm.
that was
Right.
a different type
You went
of attention
viral.
because it was it was international. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was, you know what I'm saying? Just like on TikTok, that's the world.
Right.
Well, social media anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's the world. But I didn't really realize it until I started looking into my analytics on YouTube, whatever, to see like it's people in Africa, it's people in India, it's
Yep.
people in Russia, it's people all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
that was looking at me or whatever, and it kind of really stuck because at first I was doing YouTube, and then I got into stripping. I was a big girl stripper.
Okay.
So that was probably like back in maybe 2010, 2011.
Okay.
So yeah, I got with y'all probably know her. I think her thing is she's a blessed 6'3", super dog booty. That's what I do her.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We lost you on the video. Not that it matters, but we did lose you on the. We can still hear you. Okay, there you are. You're back.
Okay, I don't know what happened. Maybe my phone was. But yeah. So I had reached out to her. She had a little like a group of girls that was supposed to travel and dance and whatever. So it was called Teen Super Thing. I was a part of that. And then after that, I just ventured off, did my own little thing, and here we are.
No stuff. So do you still dance now?
No, I stopped dancing like 2012. 2012 was when I had my first pulmonary embolism, and I got like extremely sick, and I just stopped doing it. And it wasn't like something that I was gonna do for a long time, anyways, because people do not treat big girl strippers like regular strippers. They not throwing you is not making all that money like the little girl strippers is, and I'm like,
oh, what was that? What was it like then? How much did you see on like an average night? You
not that like one time I did a show, I probably only made like $40. Like
damn.
It was nothing. It was nothing. One time when I was in New York, like I made close to like $1,000. But still,
damn.
That's not nothing compared to what the little girls be
making. Yeah.
You know
right.
So,
at Magic City and out, yeah.
Yeah, and I was used, and they make big girls work.
Damn.
What
they got you doing?
Like you just have to do so much more for the little bitty dollars that they,
damn.
It's barely throwing out. But I don't know how the industry is now.
Right.
Let me say that thing.
Right.
When I was doing it, they was not throwing money like that.
Damn.
Little parties, and plus it was way more underground.
Right.
Back then because it wasn't as popularized to be, into big girls back when I was dancing or whatever. So yeah, I didn't do that many shows too because at that time too it was a hustle, and I was like, this not something that I see myself doing. I'm a mother.
Right. I got you.
It was just like I just needed some money, making some quick little money or whatever. But it exposed me to different people. It exposed me to a lot of people who are still, I don't want to call them fans, but supporters of me. And I'm just like, even when I was way smaller, they like, they done grew up with me.
Right. Right. They lifelong friends, damn near. I feel you.
Facts. They family at this point.
So I know you spoke about going back to school. Do you have a school goal in mind? Like, do you want to go to a 4-year? You want to do something online? You want a community college? Do you have?
I guess it depends on the course because I think health coach you don't need to do 4 years.
Oh yeah.
Being a nutritionist is more of you need a bachelor's degree to do that. So I just gotta figure out which avenue that I want to go to. But I want to eventually get my bachelor's degree, whether it's in business or nutritionist or whatever the case may be. That's a goal of mine because I really want to graduate because just giving some unnecessary information. I graduated from high school, but I never walked across the stage. So that was always my goal to do that, to walk across the stage. So that's what I want to do. I want to go to school and be able to have that, that moment of walking across the stage.
You ain't gonna break out and twerk, are you? I saw a video on YouTube.
Oh, most definitely go give a 1, 2, 3. Most
Oh,
definitely.
it is a trend. Okay.
I
you'll de-
have to.
you'll definitely go viral for that.
I would not be Janee if I did not twerk across the
For
stage.
sure, for sure. So, like I say, we really appreciate you coming by today. We got a couple more minutes before this thing kicks me off of here. So, like I say, is there anything you want to share with us? Anything you want to let us know upcoming? Any talents or gifts you want to share with the people, or things you got going on you want to tell us?
I really just follow my workout journey. Follow
Mm,
me on Instagram, Janee Gets Fit.
mm.
I'm Janee Plush on pretty much any other thing, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. So I don't really have nothing up and coming. Still watch out for the heavy hitters.
Mm-hmm.
We is a thing, a big thing.
Most definitely.
And
Are y'all
yeah,
still doing the podcast?
we have not done the podcast in a minute. I have to talk to my fellow hitters to
Mm,
see,
mm.
if they want to continue to pursue that or not. But yeah,
Okay. Okay. Well, like I said, well, I was a fan. I liked it. So yeah,
I
the
appreciate
lives
it.
and all that stuff, y'all definitely interested.
And I appreciate it.
For sure. Well,
And thank you for having me. Oh, I feel so funny.
you are special. You cool as hell. Like I said, the following, everything that you got going on is dope as hell. So I definitely want to introduce you to the people. So thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
And to y'all out there, we appreciate y'all for stopping by. Be kind, be dope, but more importantly than anything else, be yourself. And we will catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.